you see now. Ghana is swimming in the pool of debt. A sandwich here. And Moody's are downgrading Ghana after the Fitch downgrade, you know. And the international you see now. Investors in as for they see Ghana as a useless entity. Nobody will give it to you.
SP. Say SP so Omar rate here. The SP no draw here. Omar rate economics universities in the world. Is Ghana a university?
Don't mind them, Captain.
Is Ghana a university?
All the international rating entities in your rating in air downgrading Ghana, and I think that is in line with the current state of our economy because Sika Yaji within this short period the year dealing in and I remember have a catch us a World Bank at my $100 million. Sa Oma Baba confirmed they give us $435 million and more than my make say IMF, MIA, your friend is saying 1 billion. Another 1 billion
2 billion
was given to what in SDRs. And also Yaji
consuming 2.4 billion. 5 billion. Allah wallahi.
Stabilization fund 250 and them. Bank of Ghana, MI 100, your friends 10 billion. Sika when you know you're wasting all these things. I'm an and these are individuals on my bed when you make catch or say, Tia levy. Now, so one Tia levy, and you have journalists sitting on radio telling you, said, no, Sikana Majiki, a Modi, Sika Maria Nino, account for them. So, which me account to Ghanaians will pay the levy. Even if it's about 5% Ghana for Bitia, if you're able to account for the money, Maria Nina, then they resort to intimidation. We are a betcha, we are a babo, we are a bear say. But you see, these people are so senseless to the sense that we will be a winning answer now. Hear what is going on in the sub region. Cool, about the order of the day, hovering around the corridors of this particular country, and Guinea Bissau or China, we are government that the last resort is we attempt to cow people into subjugation. We intimidate people, and I remember one Kasana, I remember when you say, because that attempt, the people will repel. And that will lead to explosion. But these persons say, "Yeah, can't want to say individuals are." They claim say they are your friend say your friend apostles of your friend say rule of law. And then I say for them, these are imposters who are fronting constitutional rule. They don't believe in the rule of law. A gang of lawless brigade. They always want to have their way by intimidating and just walking through people. Say, that is the attitude. International security now over the years, and now was certain respect for money, and you're reducing it into rebels. You admit hooligans, bandits, societal misfits, and I clad in national security attack, and you do all sort of political nonsense. And say, national security. How can say, Obiako court money bill? A court of competent jurisdiction, I issue a bill to somebody. Assuming without admitting that even the person is a criminal, but the court I see the need to grant the person bail. Under what instruction can Obi or national security or whoever, but can't you say, men granting the bill now? Yes, sir, you are threatening the court with impunity, and people will disregard court order in the future because quite recently, a Foko man bail, court issued an express bail on him. The guy was denied bail.
Yeah.
Why lies this so-called constitution, your first democracy, are practicing, and people, everybody is quiet. I saw for the so-called moral pay sectors over the years. People were doing press conferences, making noise. You see, afraid, binum the Council of State, you don't need see their essence, and we are paying them. All this nonsense going on, everybody is quiet. I saw for the your friends, I am for Akasian and them Kroma, or Muchesi government for V8. That is the but mine slip off into the ditch in there. Nobody cares. They don't give a damn about it. Do beko Crusono or Helen Kwaye, you and then Marco School or London or Moody or London or Mokoba. Na subjects are so poor to the stand there. We are moving ye. Now I know. But you see what is imagined? The youth of today are becoming so much enlightened to the stand. Everywhere, you know. So we are henna. Answer my respect to you. Maybe I dear now. Yeah. Because I'm here one way, you don't know Matt London. Moko, your friends, a party, I can say, as for now, everybody around you. Down your penty, or be at your friend is a rabble house, man. People will lose respect because as a chief, as a power anyway now, with the influence society, because the wealth of every king and as a chief, you know, is the economic health of your people. Yeah. So if you are rich, you want the gold, maybe a bubble on side, the Bible tea, and the BSCC, Ushi obira go there and some say it misses self-containment here for bear 4. Nam. Now or subject no poor or here now when I'm not also. You see, we need to speak truth to power. Ghana and you be
Maka Michelle be Papa Penny be pa or ye shopping over Dubai.
All right.
Or transform dear Google compa.
Yes, that's power for you. And all this in the face of all these things. Sika ye blow, Sika we are nana me catch us at 33 billion. Aira Sika modema during COVID, you can in a 33 billion. Sika ya busia ya bo, ya sini in a kenoforiata, I and a nim una as a sofo, and a modern Sakwanza body of mine bobusia ba. They say Ghana is in a mess. Then they are using the national security as a launching pad to seek personal vendetta against individuals or perceive you to be political enemies. What's it national security personnel can say? You bet you pa. This is Nipa yet training as a national security. Such a statement is coming from his man. A child said, I didn't go through any proper training because national security is supposed to be an intelligence gathering organization.
Gordon phone Amano after today. He still doesn't have his phone.
That is the problem.
Captain, you say we'll watch no crowd. They've not given back.
Exactly.
Some per watch, you know.
But that's theft.
Omo per belt.
Captain, national security everywhere is supposed to be a well-organized intelligence organization because quality information. No? Information that's all reducing it to a usable format. It becomes intelligence. Now you need people to analyze that intelligence. Yeah. You don't need a fool in a badge to analyze intelligence. You need somebody with a brain. But man with muscles, no monam chroma na go tabo mataso, and a young man for we are may you say. National security is supposed to be a very sensitive, a well-organized, and a well-structured agency. Nipa krati omudia sabi fere ne animo nyambi wo mumu. But look at the way we've reduced national security. And some hunu be ko krom ha bia no national security is there. What I say? But these are ideas and coordinating with other agencies because a single glitch in intelligence gathering ebetimi akoso the whole lot mess. My main country captain Unim 11 September attack in the US no. Unim didn't see a single glitch in intelligence and a mass idea in the no. Because the World Trade Center first time a bombing in 1993 was bombed by the same Al Qaeda people. And almost say air planner, but the CIA was tracking all of them. Unim said the CIA is the largest intelligence organization.
That's right.
But they don't have internal jurisdiction. US outside the US. So they were tracking individuals on more planet around Nina Bancrophone enya visa among a slip into US somewhere January 2000 the intelligence gathering of your friends CIA and there because they don't have jurisdiction inside the US. Instead of them to communicate to the FBI now more FBI no more internal jurisdiction they didn't. So these individuals your friend say Nawaf ne Khalid Ahmedan na sefoni nya kwan eko US or more flight student eko tena US for 3 good years e training omo ho bombi US incident ni see no and am a trace back on step no mu say na CIA for air track you na ba ne say no man communicate to the FBI in the other way. Then the Bush administration came up with what we call intra-agency collaboration.
Captain, you know it, man.
Intra-agency collaboration. And the FBI, the CIA, and all other ways.
We are outside, inside.
They collaborate. Shared intelligence because sharing, and MIA way. But the way they are money and hands, Moody, and as you go to Ayawaso West, national security. There is no difference between a national security guy and a hooligan armed with a badge and a gun. Makacha said the most dangerous thing to do is arming a fool with a gun. Or arming a fool with a gun. Now he's dangerous to himself, dangerous to immediate people around him, and everybody that will intimidate you. Anything will be catching us there. We are much sharper because national security, no, he doesn't see it as a national security. He sees it as a personal kind of something. Or better me, I use you to seek vendetta and some kind of way against anybody be move free. And I am telling them, sir, I know behind a coward though.
No.
I know behind a coward. That is what they don't know. So we'll stop Captain Smart and another person we met because the level we've got into me say this time now. Exactly. Time has come with its own form of enlightenment. People are really reasoned. And those times now, those petty political way now, those pedestrian politics and they are not working anymore. Ghana are beginning to ask questions. Now you know maybe a baby I am for me or mano, a software me or mano, professors and doctors don't know me or mano. And that wins and cry kasa. This is the first time youth are actively involved in the national conversation. Have you asked yourself why? Go on social media. Youth, everywhere discussing national issues because and now they are taking the trouble upon themselves, speaking and taking part in the national conversation.
Yeah.
So you sit somewhere and tell me, say, we are Sukono more bra. Wouldn't the auto awoka? You why you baby? Because any time ko no World Bank, any time CC dying our East Legon, and so when you are right to speak on national issues, there's our country. We will make sure, say, people who are fronting this particular nation now. I have told you so. We are imposters. They are pretending to be Democrat, but in reality they are not. They are just lawless bandits. Always want to get away with everything because they are in power. These are people who are criticizing people in the past, and then you come on some and their mind is slipping away, and everybody is quiet. I think we cannot sit here and shut up and watch them destroy this particular nation. And then, the international community, Ghana, any respect. And then, Busiana, now, me, the captain. Sika, ya said, no, Kromana, that's a Kakwabani, Trans, say, okay, fine. Yeah, but physical free and kasa yehwa. This useless ministries are over 120 ministers are set up. Look at the road minister. Now no say road to na ya blocking and ya be convert it into urinals. I think the on spokesperson on kasa man because or kasa he's so nauseating and annoying. He doesn't even know how to talk. Yes, I'm telling you that because this is a manner. Answer na ya budget tax e wo krom ha say no. E go to parliament, e use emra. Or set it aside with his own authority. Say, roto ni ya block it. Every month, they are not over 70.
It's a quite if you want to edit Johnson.
Yeah, one edit Johnson. And this is a minister talking like a baby. This is a minister of state. And we have a Greek minister.
And motorway so na ye be biem ne dey Johnson. It's a car do who na wagina. Na kwala ketua ko janwa Johnson. Chekwa ni mo na ka bo.
That is a minister of state that is supposed to be a reasonable man or thinking ahead of his citizens, professing alternatives that are so feasible. I bet me fix your mind. This is the way minister is talking. And these are people who are committing us to lose. Every month we are losing 78 million from road tolling and then the Bayer Johnson, and the same person is charging e-levy. E-levy, you may say, almost about 0.2%. Obientia, because it's a senseless tax. It's a tax I ever be go among for Juma. Sika yanyan okruma ya say, and say, I'm no kasa, okoketa. Yanyan si sambo ho. This year, see you are for signboard keke because I didn't see everything. No, you didn't see a catapult no he.
Catapult CEO no.
But you see you.
Aba see Tuaneka. Na sell me na dem so akomo be say you fan complete ya ba you CEO no.
You CEO ka. Ministers over 120 ministers ya talk am we are tofu elaguma omo de nam twikoba. You see just say na akwa ka say bibini be dey we say I said we are not reasonable. Sometimes we dream one o ka am for say obi a disrespect you no.
Amambo ya mfaso obo ya nyema yo.
No. Ana manyini no maka say wanyina kwakuras ba bi na
kwa French president kwa ya bon ya shwe na assume na wine.
You captain,
in respect to
the mess going on in this particular country is so annoying and so nauseating to the sense, and the worst of it all, the attempt to cow us into subjugation. You say omumo biankasa we and then you betcha we betcha and your so-called media commission and as for quite recently issuing statements and as for say actors in journalism as for no. Dear cause you are more the bullies and other stuff yet kroma ya journalists omokasa and several individuals more treatment might say more journalists via our Connect FM. Ya bona ma ele say or the face in the be in the phone am yes so the face ehwe na nima e betimi abie na no akwa kwhwe baabi and this is a journalist ya bona ma chese wo ye no hwe enye media commission na sefo no nyina obi amia na no yete kroma all these institutions state institution we expect and comment achechire no captain ya reduce your home into bootlickers ya ne government no na ekọ na me say amamuo no eden ye betwam betwam na di a obeye na manfo de bekaye wo ebosi a ye bogu oman ni tiri so nsemu na ye de oman sika di na ye adwen se na wo de oman ni sika no kodi nsemu ni nyina awia then you come back to tell us and then we are coming to raise fund from here Nankapedia sika na yede ma abusiafo a omofo nyansa kwan so ehye Ghana sika na sika compact we se yensa kan no sa sika na ba yanka behia yi levy
2.5
conclude sa sika na ba yanka behia yi levy conclude boss yese kwabra ne timitam oil ono nko akokoton de besi na investigation kwa nyanya bi corruption upon corruption ababaye order of the day people are practicing it, are perfecting the act of stealing. People are just perfecting the act of stealing under this particular government because a certain safe haven has been provided by the president. And he will just clear you because he will tell you so evidence of Abra. Now, when I committed the might of the state, the amount won't be and scrutinize any investigation at the preliminary state to establish merit or otherwise in the case, accusations are mena metwa yenje tax ba kokra na dia na mekwa kofa aba. Captain, do you know say COVID-19 by despite Eko Kumase, Eko donation ma Konfanoche Teaching Hospital. I'm told say about $100,000. That's school. All this no call no. Yenya accountant money free hospital ba ka say CEO no di sika na kwa kotoka me no modam. Abrantian ba ka sa asem no. Me da say no kro nya no kro besi na hospital na asset disciplinary committee under the auspices of the same CEO no. Yes Abrantian ye yinadi. This is a country we are living in. So going forward, you know, whistleblower, so we who are some of our because Obi Baka ye, Konfanochi ye yinadi. And up to now, nobody is speaking.
Teacher Kojo.
Yes, teacher Kojo ye yinadi on them fear, and because of all these things. So all this brutalities, intimidation, and as if we are maboya may say, you know, as summarize say, these people are more believe in democracy. Me say they are just imposters of democracy.
The idea is I say director say any producer do Tuesday sir. I just share center. And then I said no.